What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. If it wasn't for Phil Heath's midsection issues, he could have broken Ronnie Coleman's and Lee Haney's record of 8 Mr Olympia titles. The likes of Kevin Levrone, who competed against Phil Heath in 2016, after seeing Phil Heath up close backstage, he went on the record saying that Phil Heath is just flawless and that he could compete in any era of the sport and be a strong title contender for Mr Olympia. Obviously, he was referring to the 90s era, which is like the most competitive era of the sport. I mean, as good as Shawn Roden was in 2018, he exploited one weakness of the 7-times champ, his midsection, and that is one of the main reasons Phil Heath lost. 2020 was the last time Phil Heath competed on that Olympia stage, and he hasn't lost that much size since then. Yes, he is definitely softer than before, than what we are used to seeing on the champ. Because the thing is, he isn't on that much gear, but staying at 250 pounds and getting leaner, that is very impressive. This upcoming transformation will be something to see. Vlad isn't a threat at big shows because of the structure and because he did not watch his midsection while he was trying to grow at a very fast pace. This guy came up extremely fast and he is one of the biggest mass monsters right now. And it seems like his ability to put on muscles exceeds most of the pros right now. I mean, just look at this recent training video. We usually see such freak factor from the likes of the mutant Nick Walker. The shoulders look like cannons, and look how his hamstrings is hanging. I really wish him and his coach Dennis Wolf would come up with some kind of solution of shrinking his waistline for the next competition, because that is his biggest limiting factor. Or Vlad should ask his friend Rolly Winkler how he was able to hit those vacuums in 2018. Rolly did utilize waist trainers, but according to him, it was more of a midsection control by doing planks rather than the shrinkage of the waist. This is Andrew Jack's off time, meaning the recovery phase, so that he gets ready for the big off-season push ahead. But I am glad to see him putting in work during this phase of the game as well. Andrew's structure is better than Samson. Yes, I have said it in the past as well. And even though Nick Walker beat Andrew up this past Arnold, he was more impressed with Andrew than he was with Samson. I still think that the Texas Pro package, the fullness and the pop he had at Texas Pro, that was just splendid. Him and his coach Chris Aceto need to manipulate things to an extent that he can be as sharp as he was at this past Arnold and the fullness of that Texas Pro package. His conditioning was way better at the Arnold, but he did lose some of the trademark fullness and the pop. Andrew could have kept going and won the Arnold Brazil, but the man has been dieting non-stop for more than a year. I mean, since the guy turned pro. So let's give him some time off, so that we can see a much better package closer to the Olympia. So hit the thumbs up button if you like the video, and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.